Mithali, pressure game again against big opponents in the back end of a tournament. So, in terms of previous World Cups, familiar territory.
Yeah, I think losing the game against South Africa puts us in a very difficult situation now. But again, I would say that since the last game, England Australia, uh, Australia is a very good side, no doubt about it. They are one of the best sides in the world. But again, I would say if we play as a team and you know, if we round up all the concerned areas, I'm sure there is a far more possibility that we can win a game. But again, it depends hugely on how we uh, pull ourselves from the last defeat and play the best cricket that we know. Yeah.
Uh, Coming into this tournament, before leaving, you spoke about the brand of cricket that this team wants to play. Has that been a concern for you in the last few days, last few games? Have the team been playing the kind of cricket that they want to?
We started well, but we've not been consistent in that the way we would want to play in the tournament. The first two games have been very good for the team, but we really didn't look anywhere close to that brand of cricket against Sri Lanka or Pakistan. And we dipped hugely in the game against South Africa. But again, it is just a matter of a few players coming back into form and getting some runs under their belt, and uh, the bowlers definitely have been doing well in all the games that India has played. So it's important that we need to post a total, which we've not been doing that well in the last three games that India has played.
Is there any sense at all among the girls about the kind of mood you're creating back home? Because there's been a lot of positivity created, lots of more people are talking about it. Is that something the girls realize, that this could be it for women's cricket in India?
Well, I think as players, we have a lot more to do with tomorrow's game than thinking what could happen or what will happen about women's cricket back in India, because it all depends on how the team progresses in the tournament. And right now, we are in a at the crossroads, so it's very important that we think about tomorrow's game. If it goes well for India, then again things will start rolling. It is probably the follow up of how the team performance is back in India. But again, I would say it's important that the team needs to understand that if we qualify for the semis, it's a huge thing for the Indian women's team. So that's our first goal, and that is our immediate and first goal. And tomorrow's game is important in that perspective.
Just on yourself, you're very close to breaking the ODI runs record. How hard is it to keep that out of your mind throughout this tournament?
Well, even getting into the tournament, that was never my intent or purpose to be here. As a captain and as a player, I look forward that the team does well, and we perform better than the last edition. And I've never really chased milestones. If you have a long career, it is part of your career. So I'm not looking at getting that milestone, but yes, I'm looking forward to scoring runs. I don't know how much I would end up scoring in the tournament, but I would want runs to flow out of my bat.
And on the Australian side, they're hurting from that loss to England. Are you expecting a response, a pretty aggressive response?
Well, that's what the attitude is. Australians always make a comeback, and they don't give anything easily. But we are coming back from a defeat as well, so equally we would want to do well in tomorrow's game.
How much is the duck personally hurting you and Harman?
Well, I think it wouldn't have hurt that much if not been a big news about it. But see, as a player, I've always taken that in a stride. When you score 100, you're happy. When you score a 0 is also part of it. Unless, you don't score a 0, you will not appreciate the 100 that you score and the runs which follow after that.
But Harman, has she, what's her?
I'm sure she's also looking forward to scoring runs in tomorrow's game. Thank you.